Hello, I'm Chucky J, and I'm back in Morrowind. Welcome back. And I've traveled over here by ship to Sadrith Mora. Show you on the map where that is. It's over here. Vivec City's down here. So now I have a bunch of different quests to do with my new Warden character. Hey, Father. So I'm gonna go over here and turn in the rare mushrooms. There's a bunch of missions to pick up too, which I guess I should do.
Dear Tywin, how I long to see you smile. Ah, love, how cruel the fates that keep me from my heart's desire and force me to lock away my true feelings. Chains bind my heart, yet it yearns to beat free.
Let me know if you can hear the game okay. Thanks for joining me.
Oh, what does an outlander know about the complexities of Dunmerry love? But you're only trying to help, and maybe I do need a simpler perspective. How does an outlander convince an overbearing mother that the object of their affection is worthy?
You mean what's new in the game, Father? I will gladly show you what's new. Hey, Naroxa, welcome. Let me know if you have any questions, Naroxa. I'm gonna accept this quest and then I'll show you.
Of course not. Tywin is a slave. My mother's slave. I tried to buy her freedom. Her mother laughed at the mere suggestion that I'd be allowed to sully our reputation with a noir bride. Perhaps an outlander's offer wouldn't rouse her suspicion. I don't expect you to pay, obviously. It's just that Mother might reveal what it would take for her to release Tywin if it was anyone but me asking. Knowing that might give me some idea of how to free my love. It couldn't hurt to ask, could it?
Sure.
Tell her you've heard Tywin excels at finding Red Star shells. Telvanni wizards prize them, and they're very rare.
Hey, Ben.
Most of the locals know that Tywin is the best at finding them. Mother loves to gloat.
Oh, the guy who was asking me a question. Oh, no, he's back. Okay, good.
I couldn't bear gazing upon Tywin since Mother rebuked me. But now...
Did you end up getting the expansion,
wait to see her
Ben?
lovely face again. I'll be down at the swamp where she hunts shells. Come find me once you've finished dealing with Mother. She'll be at our tower.
Okay, cool. So, this is Morrowind, which to my understanding is a pretty accurate representation of the way it was in Elder Scrolls 3. Yeah, I can understand being broke. I was there. Thankfully, I'm not anymore. Thankfully, my job is good. But, yeah. You know, when I was your age, I wasn't buying very many games. If I had to put it that way. So yeah, it's a pretty accurate representation of the way it was in Elder Scrolls 3. I was showing one of the guys last night that was watching that somewhere over here is the ziggurat, and it's not built yet. It's like partially under construction. So this is Vivec City. When you're in Vivec City, you can see the moonlit in the sky about to fall down. There's the Red Mountain or whatever it's called. So I think it's pretty cool, and I'm playing the new Warden class. This is the first class that they have added to the game. He's only level 6, but he has healing abilities. He has like frost plus armor stuff, and then he has the animal summoning stuff. So that's like an area of effect in front of you, like a cone. The X is the cliff diver, which is a direct damage spell. I paid $80 for the collector's edition, so it was $100 retail, but Amazon still at that point. Oh, now I dropped his weapon. Still at that point had their 20% off on all games, including collector's editions. so I took advantage, but they have now stopped doing the 20% off of collector's editions. So that stinks, but I'm glad I got this when I did. Otherwise, you know. So this is supposed to be the boss of the new trial. Does it feel like money well spent? Well, I'm very, you know, I spent the big bucks for the collector's edition, so I'm kind of all in now, which might be a bad idea. I don't know, but they sold me that this new class was going to be cool, that there was going to be a lot to do. There's a new multiplayer mode, 4 versus 4 versus 4 battlegrounds. So I'm hoping to figure out some way to get a team together and go play that, but I just know I'm going to be bad at it, but it's going to be a lot of fun anyway. So yeah, so far I'm not that far into the main quest. There's a ton of side quests. There's a brand new trial, which is their raid. It's like a 12-man raid. And there's the new multiplayer mode. I think, let me look at the wiki map here. I think they're, actually I should bring this up on the stream. There are 2 public dungeons, which are large dungeons for tons of players to run around in. And looks like a bunch of different group bosses. So yeah. Let me bring this up over here. So this is a cool map that people have put together of the game. And Vardenfell is over here. So the vanilla game has, you know, all of this, except for Hrothgar. This. All of this. And all of this. And Cyrodiil. And then the DLCs are Hrothgar, Hughesbane, Gold Coast, the Imperial City, and now the new chapter of Vardenfell for Morrowind. So, yeah, the vanilla game has a ton in it. And then you have all these DLCs, which I really enjoyed Hrothgar. I haven't beaten everything in it. I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed Imperial City, even though I get clobbered. So that's PvE and PvP mixed together. So now I'm enjoying Vardenfell. And so if we go in here, let's see. Will it let me? Okay, there we go. And zoom out here. Let's see how that's showing up on stream. That's pretty good. It's a little blurry. New trial over here. 2 new public dungeons over here. Group boss, group boss, group boss, group boss, group boss, and then like new housing, new all kinds of stuff. So I'm pretty happy with it so far. Did you try it with us, Ben? Did you go into Cyrodiil with us that one time? See, we only went in there one time. But I think it's a lot of fun to siege down the keeps and stuff. When you get stuck like one-on-one with someone who's gonna burn you down, that really does stink. So I agree with you there, but hopefully with some of these changes that they made to the game, where you have to worry about your stamina and magic a lot more, you run out easier. Hopefully that's going to make it, you know, a more balanced game. So I was going to go up here and turn in these mushrooms. And of course it looks beautiful. If we were to go over to Vivec City again, which we probably will, you could see how crazy that is with the moonlit being held in the sky. Yeah, I really think we need to get a group together and run in Cyrodiil. I've done that now with a big PvP guild, and you know, you get in a group of 10 people, 20 people.
Ah, another useful idiot approaches. And what trifling matter brings you to me? I trust you're not here to waste my time. That would end badly for you.
Whoa.
So Edrino finally came through, did she? And she sent you in her place, no doubt because she believes I will turn her into a Vardvark. Or such nonsense. The
A
things these
Vardvark.
commoners believe. I shall, of course, dock her payment for the late delivery. If you're lying, you do so remarkably well. If you're not, it is of no concern to me. You will receive the same coinage either way. Take it and be about your business. And tell Edrino that if she fails again, I shall locate another mushroom seller. And that concludes my deliveries for today. What an exciting life I lead.
Yeah, so the other thing that I did is I went in and made armor for this character. Some training armor. So if we go in here to inventory, I made pieces of a set, the Giuliano set. You know, it's only level 6, but it has the experience boost and has magicka boosting stuff. I still have some basic armor for some pieces, but I think I'm going to pick up some as we go, so it won't be too bad, and I don't have any rings yet. But just having these, this additional magicka at level 6 is a huge help. So they did change the champion points quite a bit, which I don't know if you're there yet, Father Beer. I don't think you got there yet, Ben. Yeah, they changed them so much that they actually give you all your points to, you know, they reset it all. So I actually need to go and do all this too. I haven't done that yet. But I really need to kind of figure out what the best way to do this is for this character. Probably some elemental, increases the damage and healing. Okay, probably that too. Healing done, maybe a little bit. So what they did is they recalibrated it so that there's a huge, is it fresh start on Morrowind? Ah, 249, nice. When you start a new character, you start in Morrowind. Your current character, you can just go there straight away. There's a quest that shows up, and so as long as you have the new expansion, you're good to go. Now, what was the retail price for it? I honestly don't know. Cost of ESO Morrowind. I want to say it's like $40, which is not cheap. But, you know, that's kind of what you end up with when subscription is optional. Then they're going to charge, you know, some significant prices sometimes for this stuff. Yeah, it's $40. So I'm liking it so far, but you have so much to do in the, yeah, exactly. And of course, you know, the craft bag, I've become a big crafter, so the craft bag has turned me into a subscriber, basically single-handedly. Pretty crazy. Okay, so spell erosion. I probably want to do like a lot of stuff here. Staff expert, I definitely want to do. So this is a new one that they added. Increase your damage done with direct damage attacks. So that's supposed to offset some of the damage reduction that happened in some of the other stuff that they've changed. So let's go ahead and put in like 10 here. Okay, and then we get this. So if you're not familiar with how this works, as you add to the different constellations, then there are these additional things up here that unlock. So when you block a heavy attack, your next light attack used within 7 seconds deals 30% additional damage. Seems like something that you wouldn't use a whole lot. Maybe if you memorize what your build is going to do, then you can get it to trigger. So for the most part, I look for but those are really nice passives to have anyway, because then they're just active anyway. So let's do 10 here, and not on physical, and let's do like 4 here. Okay, and physical increases the not stamina. Don't want that. Damage over time effects. I don't have any yet, honestly, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Increases your spell resistance, sure. And that gives me the bash, gives you a heal. Increase your crit resistance. This is huge for PvP, because PvP is a huge part of it is critical attacks versus your critical resistance. So I'm definitely going to do some of that, because I do want to go into PvP later. I need light armor focus, so I'm probably going to do like 20 here, maybe. Yeah, let's do 20. Party. Let's do 5. And 5 here. And I'm not going to worry about that right now either. I did get 2. Okay. Increases the armor of any shield you equip, which I'm not using a shield right now. Maybe I'll do that later? I don't know. Spell absorption. When you take those kinds of damages equal to 30%. Oh, okay. Alright, expert defender. Let's do 10 here. Healing received, sure. A little bit. I don't have any damage shields yet. Reduce the cost to break free. I'm not a stamina character, so it doesn't matter too much, but I do want to sprint a little more. Ensnare. When you use bash, you have a 30 to 30% chance to reduce the enemy's movement speed. That's really good. Reduces the cost of bash, sure. Oh, that's good. I think that's new. When you deal damage with a light or heavy attack, you decrease the enemy's health, magicka, and stamina recovery by 1% for 3 seconds. So that's huge, actually, because so much of what's going on in this new patch is your recovery of stamina and magicka is a huge deal, and you need to focus on it. So the ability to reduce that on your enemies is a big deal. It's probably bigger in it's going to be huge in PvP. Yeah, I want to be able to restore better. Restore my stuff. Let's do 10 here and like 20 here. Let's do that. So 5.5% additional magicka recovery. And reduce the cost of sneak. Sure, I do want to go steal some stuff eventually. Sort of like Skyrim skill tree layout. Yes, exactly. So you never got to this point because you didn't get to level 50. But once you do, then you get all this craziness. Yes, and it's not a path. You can do whatever you want here, but then as you do it, you unlock these passives. So, increases the amount of gold you find in treasure chests and safe boxes by 50%. Increases the quality of items you find in treasure chests, so that's really helpful. Especially for me. So, increase the effectiveness of your healing, no. Reduce the cost of roll dodge, sure. And the cost of block, sure. Okay. And I didn't do this one yet. I skipped this one. So let's just put 5 in everything, I think. And I'm going to save the rest for later when I know better what I'm doing with this character. Yeah, exactly. Dawn of a Champion. So the in-game achievements are tied to your character, not your account. So that's why I'm suddenly unlocking all these all these achievements in the game. Okay, so I was going to talk... Oh, I guess I'm done here. Should I try and steal some stuff? It's only... There's kind of a general rule to leave the stuff that's 40 and below. Hey, short leash. I'm not stealing anything, never mind me. The other thing is my main character, I'm pretty sure, has read all of the bookshelves in the game. And... okay. That must be a vampire. He's got red eyes. Do it! Yeah, only 40. So I'll steal stuff over 40, or if it's something that I need. Like if it's a material or something that I need, then I'll steal it. So, nothing here right now. Oh, council audience chamber. Let's go! I don't have a reason to go there, but who cares? Wow, cool. All these, like, locked doors, I guess. So I'm guessing there's a quest where there's a meeting up here.
What is it?
I don't know. What are you doing here, dude? Nothing's going on. So, I'm so used to not reading bookshelves because my main character doesn't need them anymore. Pretty sure he's read all of them. But with this one, I need to be doing that. Getting my skill points. Okay. Well. Well, I mean, if you gotta save money, Ben, save your money. You know, it's certainly really cool, but there's also a ton in the game that you haven't experienced yet. So it's, you know, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Compared to the stuff that you haven't done in the game yet, Morrowind is very small. Last thing I want to do is get someone in trouble with Dave Ramsey or something. That's not good. Yep.
Lazy vermin. If you want to eat this week, work. Yes, mistress.
Yes, mistress.
Get to it now. Yes, mistress. Sorry, mistress.
Wow. They definitely don't like the Khajiit and the Argonians, I guess.
Pardon the mess. My slaves require another lesson concerning their work ethic, and they're no good overseer as well. I suppose I'll have to wield the lash myself today.
Okay, so this is the
Have my friends
free
been
the
gossiping
girlfriend.
about her again? You'd think there were no better topics of conversation. Yes, Tywin is my slave. She's no unshed Nixhound, but she's still a capable harvester.
Okay.
What do you want to know about her?
Yes. I need someone with a talent for collecting red star shells. Okay.
Well, I need someone who can do that too, and I already have Tywin. Seems like you're out of luck.
Sneaky.
Baseless slander. Though I do tire of these ugly rumors surrounding my son.
Oh no.
3 red star shells. That's the smallest offer I'll entertain. A bargain.
Huh. I don't know that I have... Well, let's see how much the gold payment is.
Telvanni wizards don't offer their influence and power for something as pedestrian as gold. 3 shells should barely cover the gap while I find another harvester. If that's too steep a price, I suppose we're finished here.
Alright, so I need to... Well, now I need to go find that guy and tell him what his mom said. Hello. So that's the cliff diver there. Let's do a cliff diver again. And then there's a healing spell that goes in a cone in front of you and heals you. I need to really get into some combat here. I'm just running around doing quests.
Oh, Tywin, where are you? What I'd give for just a glimpse.
Poor guy.
Well, did you speak to my mother? What did she say? Knowing her, it's something incredibly unreasonable. 3? 3? That's as many as Tywin manages to find in a month. And she's perfect. No. If Mother found out, she'd never let Tywin go free. Not for any price. It's an unreasonable sum. But the fact that she asked for Red Star shells might work in our favor.
Mm-hmm.
I've been training a Nyx hound to help Tywin so she can spend more time with me instead of in that vile swamp. Aside from the Fetch a Fly incident, Nixie's got a solid track record. I'm certain she won't let us down.
Okay.
She's around here somewhere. Nyx hounds vanish when they're afraid, and Nixie's a bit skittish. She'll head off toward the water after I call her. Look around the shorelines, and you'll probably find her digging up shells. Just go where she points. Come on, Nixie, show yourself!
Oh, there we go.
There you are. Nixie, go find star shells. Show this nice person where they are.
Wow. It listens very well, I guess. Okay. Well, I mean, I already have the markers. Oh, he appears after I get to the marker. Okay. I see.
Hey, what are you doing? Stop!
I'm making your life harder.
Who are you? These are given lands, you know. Take any star shells from this beach and you'll have them to reckon with. He sent you here. To what, spy on me? To find I can't even find privacy out in this forsaken muck. Because this is the one place I'm permitted to go that he's too afraid to follow.
Oh.
Out here, I don't have to endure his constant fawning or pretend not to see him watching me out of the corner of my eye.
Okay, of course. Bye, Father. Thanks for joining. If you play on Xbox, hit me up.
Love! I'm a slave and he's my master. Or as close as makes no difference. Wouldn't so much as smile in his direction if it didn't spare me the rod. Tell me why he has you gathering Red Star shells. What's he up to now? Gods, no. Fear of his mother's wrath is the only reason I can keep him at arm's length. If he's getting this bold, I have to get out of here. What Lonus wants for me isn't freedom. You really want to free me. Help me get away from these people.
Oh boy.
Faris keeps my servitude obligation hidden in a house. Steal it for me. I can forge his signature. It won't be perfect, but it should hold up well enough to get me out of Telvanni lands. I don't want to be bought. I want to be free. After all Faris and Lonus have taken from me, I don't want them to profit from my release. At least let me cost them.
Okay. So I can either buy her or steal the obligation. Alright, Ben, what should I do? Do we play it her way or his way? Already got that, buddy. Thanks. what's the right way to get up there? Probably need to go in the front. Broadcast froze? Oh, okay. Sorry. I might be sending too high of a bit rate. I'm honestly not sure. So I have the choice to either buy her for him, like he wanted me to do, or to go and steal her, like, slavery record or whatever, the document that says that she has to work for them. That's my choice. So over here I can give him the money, I guess. Or I can go in here and steal. Steal! Oh, let me try this out. Let's see. Poll duration. 30 seconds. Steal? Steal. No steal. I vote steal. 100% steal with 2 votes. Oh, I have to unlock it. Okay.
I think that switch over there is a wanted criminal. I'd have thought someone of your stature would command a larger bounty.
I've already got a bounty? Come on. Random trespassing. Great. I think there was trespassing in a quest before. Can I get through here? Nope, I bet I gotta sneak around. Oh. Sentry. Steward. So in the Thieves Guild DLC, there's like these hiding spots and stuff. So they've added a stealth element that was there already, but not really. Go big or go home, that's right. I mean, you could always stealth around and steal stuff, at least since it came to console, but they added these in the Thieves Guild DLC. That freaked me out a little bit. It was another player. Wow. Let's read the bookshelves while we're here. Okay. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Oh, she went back down the cave. So I'm going to wait for her to come back. Hide in the hiding spot. Oh! Okay, some other guy jumped out of it. Okay. Let's go. Boogie, boogie, boogie! Oh, it's easier to get out. Okay. Or it... Oh no, this is part of the... Okay. Never mind. Alright, now who do we got here? We have the guy that's up there, right? Where's that sentry that those people were running away from? Oh. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, well, wherever the sentry went... Oh, I think somebody killed them. Okay. I'm getting away easy. Yay! I just have to avoid guards so I don't have to pay my 6 coin bounty. There she is!
So you're leaving the estate? You decided not to help me, didn't you? I knew I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up. You really did it. What's the catch? What do you expect for this? I don't know what to say. I was resigned to my fate before you showed up. Hardly seems real. Maybe it isn't. Not until I'm staring at the shores of the Somerset Isles. I'll need it. You didn't ask for anything, but I want you to have this. Just the gold I managed to hide away over the years, minus what I'll need for passage. Not payment, a gift. For a friend.
Aww.
Goodbye, and thank you so much.
Hey, get away from her! You'll ruin everything!
Shut up, you slavering jackal. You see this? I'm free.
Tywin, I was supposed to free you. I was going to take your hand in marriage. It was going to be perfect. You ruined it!
Listen to me, you little swit. I'm not your plaything, never was and never will be. I'd sooner lie with the maggots than share your bed.
That can be arranged. When I tell Mother about this, you'll wish you'd never spurned me. You'll beg! You will beg!
That was liberating. Don't worry, I know these lands better than they ever will. Thanks again.
Yay!
Sing, sing, imagine the pleasure, everything's fun when you don't have a care. Lucky little squids.
Yeah, just ruined a marriage. That's what we do around here. Oh, I didn't add any emotes yet. I'm too close. I'm clipping into him. Okay. I'm gonna run back over. Favorite emote is still the Play Dead one, yes. Oh, I gotta pay my 4 gold.
On your head, and I'll see it
I don't think I have the ability to run for it at this point.
Next time, commit your crimes elsewhere.
Yes, sir.
Honest merchant, trust this one.
Okay, so this is still black, so I've got some other quests that I need to complete here, but I'm gonna go back to Vivek City. So yeah, if any of the old crew hops on, I'll gladly, I can bring my warden over there. I can bring my main over there. I think Sean ended up getting the getting Morrowind, but I don't know that anybody else did. So you're not alone in not having it. Yeah, Vivek City. And if we look up in the sky, there it is. Did you ever play Morrowind back in the day? I didn't. I kind of started it on the original Xbox and just never really finished it. So I was going to try and play it before this, but I just ran out of time.
I demand you make way and let me see Lord Vivek.
Lord Vivek isn't receiving visitors today.
Right. It was on PC as well, but yeah. That's where I would have played it. Huh? Where'd Vivek go? Okay. In the story where I am, he's not feeling well, but I didn't think that would mean he actually leave. Vivek's private chambers. Oh, okay, so maybe he's really feeling that ill. Yeah, I didn't either. I downloaded it you know, from Steam and installed, you know, this was a couple weeks ago now, installed like the texture packs and the fan-made upgrades and all that stuff, and then I just never got around to playing it. My thought was I would blitz through the main quest, so I would at least have some idea of what's going on here. I have a little bit of an idea, but not really. So, just have to enjoy it as is. See, that's only worth 9. Well, I didn't really mean to steal that drink. Not very useful. Yeah, and I'm so low level that basic necklaces are worth very little, whereas my main character, they're worth probably around 40. So, there are new daily quests in here. I don't think I finished yesterday's. Oh, it's over there. The architecture is crazy. Takes some getting used to. But it is pretty. That's cool. Oh, I haven't gone into the Mages Guild yet. Right when you walk up, there's invites to do stuff for the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild.
If you came for crafting certification, I can assist you.
Ah, I do need to do that with this character.
Welcome to the Guild Hall, Knowledge Seeker. What brings you here today?
We're book hunters of a sort. We seek out new information, capture it in our libraries, and make copies for distribution across Tamriel. The Guild doesn't care about battlefields or boundaries, just knowledge and the acquisition of new tomes. We provide training in unique spells and abilities only available to members. And from time to time, projects crop up for those with an adventuresome spirit. You may end up working with the Guildmaster himself.
Oh, did they forget to voice a screen? Huh. Interesting. Or it bugged out. Okay, so that's the other thing that happens now. Like if you have a new character, I don't think this is true for original characters, but skill lines don't show up until like they have a reason to. So I'm actually wearing 1 piece of heavy armor, but heavy armor skill line doesn't show up until you're wearing 3. So I just got the Mages Guild. That's normal. You don't get the Mages Guild skill line until you join them, but your skill books and stuff, the lore books, keep counting even though the skill line is hidden. So yeah, most stuff is hidden. Like I did the Dark Elf passive skills here didn't show up until I hit level 3, because I don't think I could choose one until then. So the idea is they want to make it simpler for new people, but then when stuff shows up, it tells you on screen. So let's go ahead and talk to this guy, but I think I'm already starting on the crafting stuff, so...
You must be here to learn the craft, yes? Your alliance covers my
Oh, I can't get crafting writs until I do this, I think.
My knowledge at no cost to you. Crafting writs are daily requests for craft. I'm authorized to train and certify provisioners, alchemists, and enchanters. Good. We should begin while things are busy for neither of us.
Oh, I get 107 gold just for talking to him.
There is much more I can teach you. What else do you hope to learn from me?
Alright, let's start with provisioning.
Yes,
Roast pig.
I keep an old... Provisioners are quite secretive, but all is fair in... Should coin...
Okay. What reset? Oh, the recipe for roast pig is over here. Okay. So...
Now, the moment of truth. Go to a cooking pot with your ingredients and
Okay, so is there a fire here? That's the question. Probably not. Yeah. Of course, they want to sell it to you. Just like Destiny, like if you didn't buy the Destiny expansion, you still get the image like, "Hey, we have a new expansion, you better buy it."